what's going on, y'all? T-Bob here.
And Jake as well.
And you're about to watch a little OTB LSU.
We're going to give you all the latest, greatest between LSU football, baseball, women's basketball, softball, and everything in between.
Bottom line, if you want to talk Tigers, keep it locked, subscribe, like it, and we hope you enjoy the LSU recruiting news. Terry Bussey, is that a name that means anything to you? I don't know. Probably not, right? I don't know how closely you follow recruiting. Terry Bussey is a 5-star athlete that is currently committed to Texas A&M. He is going to sign in February. Now, of course, you've already flipped 4. You flipped 4 Texas A&M commits. Like, nobody has reaped more reward and nobody has suffered worse in terms of the coaching turnover at Texas A&M than what Brian Kelly has done to Mike Elko and that staff. They took Dominic McKinley recently, who's the 5-star defensive lineman. They took Weston. Like, it's all the biggest names in the class, right? It's McKinley. It's what's the big tackle's name from Texas? Oh, Weston Davis, 5-star. That's Dominic McKinley. The 4-star from Evangel, Gabriel Relaford, defensive lineman. And now you're attempting to flip a 5-star athlete in Terry Bussey. He's 5'10", 180. Seems like he could factor in that defensive backfield immediately, potentially. I had heard that LSU's like definitely going to get Bussey. I don't know about that. Alabama's still in the mix. Apparently Georgia and USC have shown up as of late. According to On3's reporting, Bussey is going to visit Athens in January, so don't love that. Still, he's been to LSU a bunch, multiple times. The path to the field at LSU would feel as wide open as anywhere you could go. And who knows? Maybe some coaching news coming down that could end up sealing the deal one way or another, right? Like if you go get Corey Raymond, does he have a relationship with Bussey? I don't know. But I do know that Corey Raymond can recruit his ass off. He can immediately form one and then maybe convince him. And if you do convince him, well, then all of a sudden this class is just impeccable. Like I liked it pre-Dominic McKinley, pre any 5-stars. I already thought it was a fantastically constructed recruiting class. And now you add 2 different 5-stars at positions of need if they do end up landing Bussey, and that is just an absolute home run. And then when you combine it with what we broke down yesterday, the absurdity that is the 2025 class still together on this day of our Lord, January 9, 2024, it still feels too good to be true. We'll see if it ends up holding true, but this 24 class, which is now firmly in the top 10, creeping towards top 5, and is very well recruited positionally and built on a foundation of Louisiana talent, as every national championship team has been. And now in 25, you have the number one player and quarterback in the entire country who's a quarterback. He's the number one receiver in the country, Decory Moore. You got the number one running back in the country in Harlan Berry. And I think you got the top tight end, linebacker, D lineman, and I'm missing a position in the state of Louisiana already committed. I mean, it is kind of absurd the amount of offseason juice that BK and this staff and this program has right now. And you know, it's kind of funny, Taylor, Alondra. Now, if Jim Harbaugh leaves, it's going to be very interesting to watch those BK rumors swirl. I think they go more. Michigan does, right? And again, I think that like we kind of broke down last week, I think having your name in these rumors is always good business. Force your current employer to give you a raise, anything like that. But it is kind of funny what difference 2 weeks can make, because when this original whole BK to Michigan thing at the time, Matt House was still employed. You know, there was some other you didn't have Harlan Berry or Bryce Underwood, and at the time you're kind of like, yeah, whatever, he wants to leave. Now it's kind of like, well, I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know. Surely he wouldn't leave, right? We need him. And it's true. I mean, you see the 25 class, all their answers about the class are like believing the vision that what BK's building. So congrats to this staff, man. They're on a heater, and I'm excited to see how this staff ends up shaping out. Wow, Jake, what incredible takes.
I mean, those guys, they're just the best.
I think so. And if you think so, again, hit the like button, subscribe, ring the bell so you get notifications when we post every single day here on OTB LSU.